We ended up going through Arizona. I don't even know which route we took. I ended up crashing and breaking my ankle, and I rode 12 hours home from the middle of Arizona with a broken ankle, shifting, because it was my left foot, shifting my bike all the way home. What's up, guys? I'm Steve Blalock, owner of Till Death Cycles, and this is my 82 FXR Shovelhead. Yeah. Oliver Jones from Cut Rate. I went over there to buy some parts, and I was hanging out, and I saw this thing sitting in the back of his shop, and I said, "Hey, what's up with that purple bike?" And he goes, "Stevie, you need that in your life." And I said, "I kind of do, but I don't have any money right now. So what can we do?" So, you know, in my Steve fashion, I said, "I've got some tools I could trade you. You've got a couple bikes I need to work on for you. Like, let's figure out a game plan." So we made a deal, and I got it. Yeah, it's my favorite thing I have right now. So when I walked in, the bike was together. I think it had different shocks. The wheels were on it. The brakes were on it. This is a S&S 93-inch shovel that was already in it. Like the base of the bike, it's an 82 FXR with an 85 tin set, which is pretty rare. I've only seen one other one. He already had the pipes done. I added different handlebars. I put the GMA, the blinkers. What else? I put the windshield on it, the louvered side covers, louvered headlight cover. But the base of the bike, it was the tin set, the pipes, the motor. I changed the transmission because it had the stock tapered shaft. I put a spline shaft in it. GMA dual disc front, Screaming Eagle fork brace, Memphis Shades gradient purple windshield. Memphis Shades, please come back out with these windshields. They're amazing. Drag Specialties pullback risers. I think these are tracker die bars that I designed a long time ago. These are like the last ones we had. This is a Trident Supply air cleaner. It's pretty cool. It matches the bike pretty well. 93-inch S&S shovel. This came in the bike. Mustang seat on it. The coolest part of this thing, I'm sitting on it, but it has like the under seat tray where you can hold like registration or whatever. That's pretty cool. I got that for a birthday present. That was pretty sick. Chain drive. I think that's a Lindell sprocket, an older one. Metzler tires. These are Cut Rate struts, work shocks that I bought off of a Sporty, I think. I sent in and had Quality Shock Service build these. I think they're 14s. FNA Customs makes this pretty cool oil pressure gauge that pops up when you start it up. I don't know if there's anything else. I think that's pretty much everything. It's a great bike. Oliver sold me. I've been on a trip to Arizona on it, no problems, and I smoked everybody that was on the trip. So, you know, doing something right. Yeah, I did like all the looks kind of stuff. I kind of changed it up, put the seat, the sissy bar, the shocks. I think that's about it. I think I changed the tires because it had like a weird skinny tire on it. So I put these Metzlers on it. This is an 18. This is an off an XLCR. These were NOS when they were on the bike, so I'm the first person to put miles on these. and these were also new old stock, brand new Screaming Eagle rotors. So there's some goodies on it. But yeah, I love this bike. I don't think I'll ever sell this thing. So don't ask if it's for sale. It's not. I was probably 15, 16 at the time. I was sitting on the couch watching TV and a commercial came on for MMI. And the guy comes on and was like, do you like motorcycles? Do you want to be around the exciting career of working on motorcycles? And if that's you, then call us. So I called them and they sent out a rep who turned out to be one of my teachers, which is really funny. And he came out and, they promised a bunch of, oh, you can make exciting, you'll make 200 grand a year. And I'm like, yeah, that was a fucking joke. But it's a labor of love, I will say. A love and a hate. But yeah, so I went to MMI, did that whole thing. Right out of school, I got a job at Van Nuys Harley. I worked there for 2 years. I left Van Nuys Harley. One of the guys that worked with me, Dean, he owned a West Coast chopper, and situation happened at Harley and I quit that day. And he's like, hey, do you want me to call my buddy at West Coast Choppers? Maybe you can get in. Got an interview, went and got a job there, was there for 2.5 years, 3 years-ish, and kind of boomerang back and forth 3 times. That pretty much got me my start in the industry and learned a lot and met a lot of people. If it wasn't for West Coast Choppers, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today. Just from all the friendships, not necessarily like the job, but meeting people, and getting a lot of skills under my belt. And then decided it was time to open my own thing and opened the first company. We don't say that name. But still doing the same thing as Till Death Cycles now, and we have a very small, crew of dudes, and we have a good time. Most people will tell you the funnest one. I'm going to tell you the opposite of that, and it was a wild story. It was when I worked at Harley. I had an 0640 that had struts on it with just a metal pan seat, typical like, oh, I bought my first bike and I'm going to make it into a chopper. We rode all the way out to Cottonwood, Arizona. They had the Horse Smoke out west. It was I think the second one we went to, me and my buddy, and we went with a bunch of dudes, and they all ended up wanting to go. They were kind of being gay, and they wanted to go a different way. So we ended up going through Arizona. I don't even know which route we took. I ended up crashing and breaking my ankle, and I rode 12 hours home from the middle of Arizona with a broken ankle, shifting, because it was my left foot, shifting my bike all the way home. And luckily ran into a lady at a gas station, was like, hey, what happened? Because I was jumping around on one foot. And she goes, hey, my husband just had ankle surgery. I have a couple Percocets. Do you want some perks? And I said, yes. So, and at that time, I wasn't straight edge yet, whatever, but I was in pain. I was like, yeah, fuck it. Give me the Percocets. Took 2, rode all the way home. Had to have surgery, but that was a wild trip. Thanks for checking out my bike. Again, my name's Steve. I own Till Death Cycles. Our Instagram is @TillDeathCycles. Facebook, we're on Facebook. Website is tilldeathcycles.com. It's Till, T-I-L, not 2 L's, 1 L. Just keep it cool like that. And come check us out, full service shop, and we could build you something cool like this.